Mo, who would you want to play in the postseason?
If I was the Reds, easy. Can we play the Rockies?
They're not in the playoffs.
Astros?
No, not going to be.
Cubs?
Nope, won't work.
Mets?
No, sorry.
Well, then, I guess the teams I want the Reds to play in the postseason aren't options, so I guess I'll have to play somebody good. Look, I think this is a little overstated. Everybody's asking, what seed do you want the Reds to get? Is getting the one worth it? Who would you rather play? Look, to win the World Series, which is what we want the Reds to do, right? To win the World Series, you're going to have to play 3 quality teams. Now, is there a team the Reds match up poorly against? Sure, I guess that team is out there. We can get into it. Is there a team that for bragging rights or for what their history with the Reds has been, I wouldn't love to play? Is there a team with really superior starting pitching? Sure. But in the playoffs, you get good teams. There's no Astros, Rockies. There's no Padres. You get good teams that are going to be tough to beat. And if you're the Reds, you want to win the World Series, you're going to have to beat 3 good teams. Don't get a choice. And so I don't spend a lot of time worrying about who they play in the first round. I spend more time worrying about the state of the team right now, the health of Aroldis Chapman, the health of Zach Cozart, how good Johnny Cueto is, how well this offense is going to perform in the playoffs, more than I do who they're going to play. Clearly, the opposition is going to have something to say about that. But you can make a case for why the Reds would be a bad matchup against almost everybody. And I think you could actually make a case of why the Reds would be a good matchup against most of those teams as well. And in terms of, is it a bad idea to get the first seed? Look, I understand. If you're the 2, you get a chance to fly right to San Francisco and get a chance to play them on Saturday after a couple of days rest. There's a little bit more uncertainty, but this isn't football. You're not diagramming plays and scouring through game film. You're not doing that. You're going to face a team and pitchers that you've already faced this year. In the Reds' case, have had some success against this year in almost every case. I'm not too worried about that. If the Reds can't fly somewhere on Saturday morning and be ready to play on Sunday, then frankly, they're not a championship caliber team. I don't worry about the who. I don't worry about the where. I worry about the health. I worry about the well-being. And I worry about how prepared they'll be. But I don't worry about where they're going to play or who they're going to play or really when they're going to play. Tell me your thoughts at MoEgger1530 on Twitter or on the email mo@espn1530.com. And we'll see you at the Reds tweet up and possibly the clincher on Friday night.